hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on to first, and there were two down. Next to stand in is Mackenzie James. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Hit back up the middle, reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. So stepping in is Robert Murakami. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Garrett Middlebrook is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come up glued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
That brings up Xavier Edwards. Out in front of it, strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Middlebrook on third. Edwards at second with 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Johnny Good stands in as he looks at a cold strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 4 rolls along. We're back. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jack Boucher as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
This pitch is popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And another foul ball. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
To the plate now, George Sandberg. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And that one yanked just foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Into the box now, Scott Fellows. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And there's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Hero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 2-1 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 3-2 one more time. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record. Yeah.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Feliciano, the runner at third. Sandberg at second with 2 gone. Fouled off. 1-2. Here it is. Turned on down the line. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Ramon Lopez. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Davis is right there, 1 down. Ready now for Baltimore, Carlos Benitez. Now the first pitch. Fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Ferrar Encarnacion. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Herrera is under this one, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jack Herrera, and they could use a spark from him here. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Barehanded at his knees. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Into the box, Trey Cabbage flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No strike.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 3-1 pitch. He is swung on and missed. A full count now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Another one sent foul.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Middlebrook is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lázaro Armenteros. First pitch of the AB now. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Robert Murakami is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Taken, but called a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now it'll be Garrett Middlebrook. He singled in his first AB. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out in a high degree. New innings set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Mackenzie James. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next to hit, Jack Boucher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Lopez is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
the batter, the first baseman, Julio Feliciano.
Now at the plate, here is Julio Feliciano. He singled first time up. Slurred in there, strike one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Xavier Edwards. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Davis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Derek Lawrence, notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Lawrence is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. Fouled away. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Next up is Johnny Good, grounded out in his last at-bat. Too low, 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, George Sandberg. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he popped him up. Lopez into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Scott Fellows. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hell, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Two and two.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Scott Fellows goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty. So now to the plate, Ramon Lopez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
So now here is Carlos Benitez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Benitez bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. He's got it. And that's the second out. Striding in is Gerard Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Jack Herrera. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
A ball and a strike now. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Trey Cabbage. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. And there he goes towards second. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll flip on to first to record the out. Stepping in is Brennan Davis. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Herrera leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The third baseman, number 3, Mackenzie James.
Next up, Mackenzie James trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a base hit on the line. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Boucher is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case.
Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, He's thrown a first pitch strike two.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next will be the designated hitter, Robert Murakami. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball one. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitcher. For me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Garrett Middlebrook, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Stephen Gingery is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now here is Julio Feliciano, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate now, George Sandberg, as the fastball was swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
This pitch is bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Swing 12, 1-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1 fouled off. Oh, 2, here it is. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Payoff pitch one more time. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Rodney Manouche as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. 0-1 the count. One count, the pitch.
Ball. Playing 11, 1-1. 2-1.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A 2-ball, 2-strike count for the Diamondbacks catcher. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with the payoff pitch. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Jack Herrera. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Manouche, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens. And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still...
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Derek Lawrence. And a big at-bat here as he beat a go-ahead run. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. It looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And we'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. High left with Jeff Bat here, and standing in, it'll be Johnny Good, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ramon Lopez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Runners on the move for second. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Swing and a liner. Herrera is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Trey Cabbage. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2-1. Even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here it comes. Brennan Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Popped up. Good. Over to his left. 2 gone.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Mackenzie.
So next to hit is Mackenzie James. Singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that misses. 2-1. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
To the plate now, Jack Boucher. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. James is off of first with 2 away. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Richard Lynx trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit hard to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Stepping in now, George Sandberg, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Carlos Benitez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Ferran Encarnacion.
Digging in next, Ferran Encarnacion, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Vince Holbert answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 24.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Popped up. Fellows over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left field.
Stepping up is Lázaro Armenteros. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him. In there, strike one.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
1-1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his third. And stepping in, Scott Fellows. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Lawrence is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to dig in, Jack Herrera. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that fastball is taken, but catches the outer third. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Now to bat, Trey Cabbage, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's on the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. This ball will be shot foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Still even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. Brennan Davis is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Couple of walks. So striding in to start the ninth is Robert Murakami. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Estevan Olivera enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Two and two.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
In the air now, out to left. Herrera is there, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Garrett Middlebrook.
And now in the box, Garrett Middlebrook. He bounced out last time up. Ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's low, ball 4. So a runner at first now with one away. And striding into the box next is Xavier Edwards. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. Middlebrook stands at first with one out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now 2-0 home. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. He's set and the pitch. Derek Lawrence comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Herrera is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now back, second baseman, Johnny Good.
So the next to bat will be Johnny Good, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that misses for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Popped him up. He's got it, and the Diamondbacks have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our...